and die. God save us, Mary Queens. God save us, Queen.
Just a moment from the Temperamentals, and actually just an amazing new play. And it's actually, temperamental was a code word for a gay man in the early 1950s. This happens in Los Angeles, and it's pre-Stonewall, and it's about the gay movement and coming out. It has Rudy Gernrich, the designer of the thong and the topless bathing suit, Christopher Isherwood, Vincent Minnelli shows up, the House of Un-American Activities Committee, and at the front of it is two men, Harry Hay and Rudy Gernrich, who have a long love affair, but they also change the world when it comes to gay rights. The name of the play, The Temperamentals, and we have two of the stars here, Conrad Frank, who plays Rudy. Darling, I saw your thong earlier. Fabulous. And also Stephen Salzman, and you play Harry Hay. All right, great to have you here. Let's start with, describe a little bit about the play. I'm probably not doing it justice.
The Temperamentals is a play about the founding of the first gay rights movement, which actually started about 20 years before most people think it did, at Stonewall.
Right. But it started in Los Angeles.
It started in Silver Lake, which is maybe the reason people don't talk about it so much. But
which is in part of Los Angeles I used to live, because it's where ABC Studios is.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah, go ahead.
The show sort of follows two men as they found this organization that for the first time helps define what homosexuality is, and the fact that gays were a group of people, which before 1950 really had never been thought about.
Right, it was called the Mattachine Society, right?
Correct.
Which was based on a commedia dell'arte kind of thing that used to happen.
A troupe of men who dressed like women. They drank a lot, and they parodied the follies of king and church.
Right, and you can see it before The Hunchback of Notre Dame and other movies set at that time. But anyway, move up to the 50s in Los Angeles, and you had Harry Hay, who was part of the Communist Party, but then moved over to help the gay movement.
Exactly, he actually left the Communist Party to unite with his brothers and to help them define why they were here and what their purpose was.
And it's felt very dramatic because he ends up being part of the House of Un-American Activities witch hunts.
He does testify in front of the committee. Yes.
Incredible. And then some other famous people show up. You and I share such a great love of old Hollywood. You have some pretty amazing people who show up in this play.
Vincent Minnelli is approached. We discussed Christopher Isherwood, because early on in the movement they really wanted to have a famous person that would stand behind the cause and help give the cause a name to people, because the general American populace didn't understand that gays were a group of people, that they even really existed. So they really hoped at first that they could have someone that would stand up for the cause and give name to the movement.
Right, so this is an amazing show. I mean, William Haynes was around, George Cukor was around, a lot of gay people were around, but they didn't want to get their names out there. Bob Mackey was working with Rudy, with Edith Head. Oh, so much to talk about, but it's all right there on stage. Here's how you can see it, directed beautifully by Alan Sawyer. This is it now through December 18th. The new Conservatory Theatre Center in San Francisco. Please go to www.nctcsf, that's New Conservatory Theatre Center.org. Thank you, Conrad Frank and Stephen Salzman. What an amazing show, and how important it is right now to bring it here. Now, speaking of problems,